Hey guys, Timmy here with a look at the new sandbox game from Hidden Path, Windborne. It's a really nice looking game, really smooth, with nice textures and nice lighting. It's a Minecraft clone. They're doing a little bit new stuff, a little different things with it. They have these cool little NPCs, these little woolly things, and later on when the game's fully released, they'll be having gin creatures, and the game's going to be a lot more goal-oriented. But for now, in the early preview, we have your basic crafting system and gathering system. This game is much more based on the magical, mystical world instead of just going out there and gathering materials. Instead of tools, you use your magical powers to extract them, excavate them from the landscape. And then you can place them back, or you can shape the world back into a more rounded place after you've left your path of destruction. It does take a little bit of getting used to, and it is in alpha, so I'm sure they're still going to be adding a lot to it, but for now it's still pretty cool. It's a nice feature that I wish Minecraft had, because the world's a lot blockier and stuff, which I know in the mods you can do a lot more with it. But anyways, what I'm going to be showing you now is a little bit of a house that I got started on. It took me about an hour to gather materials and put everything together, and I have no sense of style or artistic style at all to speak of, so it's pretty basic, but I really like the way it looks, and I think it's mostly because the game it just looks so great. So we have a sandstone house that I made here. What I want to show you first is this little sign, which it doesn't say anything, and it's just a sandstone sign. There's nothing special about it, but at first I tried to place it in front of my house, and the grass is so tall that it really didn't stick out very much. You couldn't see it. So I built this little mound of grass around it. And basically it's a 3x3 square of grass blocks. And after I started using the shaping things, I was able to make it look like a very natural mound of grass. So that just goes to show you that even in alpha, it's going to make the game really cool. I can't wait to see some of the structures that people that's a lot more artistic than I am create. But anyways, let's take a look inside the house. I have sandstone walls, sandstone shingles, which is really cool. I enjoyed making the wall of this house. It looks so awesome. And then I have these little idyllic torches and these windows, which are really cool. Just made of glass and sandstone, and a little cot, and a lot of this stuff in here is very interactive. You can open and shut the cabinet drawers. This is a chest that you can store things in, and it just looks really cool as well. I have this fine workbench, which is an upgrade of the regular workbench, because some of the more rare things that you have to make requires, let me see, a fine workbench like this. For instance, if I wanted to make a gem crafting table, I would have to have a fine workbench, which I do. So yeah, that's one of the cool things of it too. You have different rarities of materials, which I'll show you in just a second. And yeah, just really cool stuff. It looks really nice. Especially, it's cool for me to have something that's really easy to use, that I can make things that look decent, because like I said, I have no sense of style at all. So right here is basically the spawn point. This is where you start out when you first start the game. It has this big cool statue. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but anyways, it lights up the area, lets you know where your stuff is. You have the chest, which starts out empty. Then you have the workbench. The workbench is where you get your crafting guide. It shows you everything that you can make and what you need to make everything you can make. So basically you have these ceramic bricks to make this, and in order to get ceramic you need to put dirt in the furnace, and then you take that ceramic that you got out of the furnace and you put it into the shaper, which I'll show you both of those tools in just a minute, and it makes fine ceramic bricks. Now, it's not always going to make fine ceramic bricks. Fine is basically the uncommon rarity of material. You have, I'm going to call it common, uncommon, and rare, and they call it regular and fine and superb. And I'll show you that in just a minute. Here we have the stove, which is basically you put wood down here, or that's the only fuel that I found that works. But you put wood down here. It's a lot like a furnace on Minecraft. You put a different material into the input. Let me see if I have anything that I could put in there. Apparently, bush leaves will give you more fuel. Okay, you can put sand in there and it'll make glass. It's basically like the furnace. It's pretty cool. You get some cool things out of it that you probably wouldn't expect to. And then you have the shaper, which is something kind of new that you don't see in Minecraft. Basically, you put raw materials in there. You put a blade in here. And I'll show you the blade right quick. If I have any ceramic, yeah. So you can go here and make, it takes 1 ceramic or 3 ceramic pieces of ceramic to make a ceramic blade. You craft it, come over here. You can right click on it or you can drag it over and it will start cutting the marble into bricks. So at the bottom you have just regular marble bricks, which is your common rarity. You have fine marble bricks, which is a little bit cooler with the texturing, and it's your uncommon rarity. And then you have superb marble, which is a lot cooler looking. When you build stuff, it's going to look a lot better, and you're able to make more rare crafting recipes with the rare resources. It looks like you have 2 more slots that are going to be unlocked. I don't know how those work or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much the game. I found some really cool cave systems that they got working on. When the game's fully released, it's going to have a lot more features. They have a lot of big hopes for the game, and I do too. But the early preview is pretty fun just to mess around with. It's something new. It looks cool, and you can explore around and stuff. You see floating islands, and yeah. But if you like what you see, you can go get it over at windbornegame.com, or you can find it at hiddenpath.com. I'll put the links in the description for you guys. Thanks for stopping by and giving me some views. Hit that like button if you like what you saw, or subscribe to get some more videos of all the other games that I play. Alright, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks for watching. Peace.